Hi, how are you? I just recorded a quartet, music from Henry VIII, L'Ami, and I would like to tell you something about this music. This arrived from this wonderful book. Musica Britannica is a series of book edited very seriously, perfectly, we can say, and in the 60, 70, 80 years before, and the volume number 18 is Music at the Court of Henry VIII, transcribed and edited by John Stevens. It's a book that I know for a long time because I was playing this music in the 70s in Torino with this group La Fontegara. The director and the founder was Sergio Balestracci, that was also my teacher in this period. And I have to say thank a lot to Sergio for what I learned from his very interesting way of playing, of making division, of creating the ensemble. And now I am recording some of these pieces. I don't know if I will be able to record all, but and this one, the number 5, the title is L'Ami, is a very, very, very interesting piece, a masterpiece of counterpoint. Now I will close the video and we will speak looking the score. But there is something that I can tell you before. There is unusual that music has title the note. The note with them, this music is done, make. Normally the title is completely different. Dance or Pavana or Flow of My Tear. The title is not AGFE. It's the Flow of My Tear. The notes are AGFE, but the title is Flow of My Tear. And in this case, the notes are La, Mi, La, Sol, La, Sol, La, Mi. That is A, G, A, E, A, G. And this is the title. In this case, there are just 2 words in the title, La, Mi, but just a way of writing. In other pieces written by Isaac or by other people, you can read La, Mi, La, Sol, La, Mi, Fa, La, Mi, Fa, La. Why? Because these pieces are, the construction of this piece is upon, with and upon this note. Normally there is a tenor. One of the performer, it's boring, but play just this note. And there is many solutions. You can play this note normal, pa, 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 from the end at the beginning of the piece. But normally there is some trick, some idea for making something unusual. In this case, the first time the performer of the tenor play this note of the value of 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each note is long 8. And this is really a tenor. You will see I'm playing E, but I told that the name is La, Mi. Yeah, this is a way of give the name of the note. In the Renaissance, the note have the name in relationship of its position, where is the half tone. So if you play this note, in Renaissance the name will be Re, Mi, Fa, Sol. Okay, but it will be Re, Mi, Fa, Sol also if you play this one. Because there is the half tone, Mi, Fa, that give the name of the note. Also if you play this. Re, Mi, Fa, Sol. So this La, Mi, there is a relationship, not exactly name. La in English is A, Mi in English is E, but my notes are Mi, Re, Mi, Mi, Si, Mi, Re, mi, re, mi, si. But the name, the Renaissance name is la, mi, la, sol, la, mi. So the first time the tenor played this note very, very long, 8 times. The second time the tenor played this note 4 times. The third, 2 times. The formal, 1 time. And after, half time, quaver. Now, not semi-quaver, but it will be. We will see with the score. Bye bye. Okay, now we see the first line of this score. The name and the parenthesis is Isaac, because in the manuscript there is not the name Isaac, but the editor recognized that this music is written by Henry Isaac. On the left you see the original K, soprano K for the first line, I think alto K for the second, tenor K for the third, and bass K for the fourth. With the sign of time C, that is half circle. Now we transcribe the 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, the tenor doesn't appear at the beginning, but it's appear at the bar number 4. This is interesting. And what happened before? There is like a prelude, something before the beginning, in which the soprano, in this case performed by an alto, play this note. With a G sharp, but this is because it's not the tenor, it can't do it. It's a cadence. With the G sharp we are in A minor. So the first time that appeared, this theme is made by the soprano. But also the bass, you can see. And finally in bar 4 appeared the tenor made by the second line, we can say alto, with note long 8 times, so 2 bars. And the other part, we can follow in the image after, make some counterpoint, using sometime this fragment of theme, the bar 12, the tenor, or the bass, still bar 12. Then, in the third image, we see that the tenor start making la, mi, la, sol, that he, E, B, E, D, with the note long 4. And this continue until the end, bar 34, of the first part. The second part start with tenor and bass making this thema, the bass and the tenor, and finally we will see the alto that's playing the long note, making note long just 2. Pa, 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 pa. Okay. And after long 1. Pa, 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 pa. And after, and this is incredible, not easy for making counterpoint, long an half, so quaver. Tan 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 ta, tan 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 ta, tan 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 ta. And finally a cadence. Pa pa da pa 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 pa. I'm sorry, the rhyme note. Okay, and we arrive at the end of the piece, and this is interesting for the history of music. This is something that explains us that something is changing in the contrapoint. Normally, in the regular contrapoint, the tenor, the melody that make this theme with long note is the most important. But the sensibility of this period was changing, and they recognized that the soprano, descant, and bass were more important than tenor, because tenor in the middle, you don't recognize so much tenor when you listen a quartet. You have to be a very good musician for following a tenor in a quartet, but it's more easy for normal people to follow the soprano, the higher voice, or the bass, the lower voice, lower. And in this case, the composer put the tenor, la, mi, la, so, on the bass. On the bass. You can read la, mi, la, sol, la, mi. And after, this is interesting, between a relationship 3 against 2, so you cannot count the black note in this piece, because if you are counting the quarter, the black note, the crotchet, when you arrive at this triolet, you are lost. You have to count, and this is not easy for the syncope, we will see, the white note, the minima. Pam, 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 pa. Pam, 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 pa. And attention, with the same beat. Pam, 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 pa. Pam, 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 pam. Pa, pam, pam, pa. Pam, 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 pam. Pam. This is concerning how this piece has been done. But now there is other interesting things. There is a swing, an incredible swing, syncope, and crazy but wonderful thing in this piece. We have not to think that the old composer, old musician, or old people that was playing boring music. No, they was making jazz, they was making blues, they were making syncope, they were making very, very crazy thing. Look at the part of the tenor at the beginning. I'm sorry. It's not easy. Again. Da, 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 da. This is jazz. Da, 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 da. And look at the soprano. Second line. Dun, da 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 da. And after. Syncope. Da 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 da. It starts just before the beat, but a segment, short segment. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And look at the tenor, bar 10. And after bar 15, the soprano and the bass make. This is, you find this only in jam session. Pa, 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 pa. The second G, bar 16, is instead of normal G. Pa, 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 pa. It's made just a second, less than second before. Ta, ta, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Look at this A. This is really jazz. There is no other name. And look at the tenor, bar 26. Da, da, ra, 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 ra. It's very, very well written. It's lovely written. Look at bar 38. Ta, 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 ta. And the tenor. All is out of beat. Pam, pa, 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 pa. The note before the beat and the note after the beat, but no one note on the beat. Tam, ta, 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 ta. And then we will arrive something that I like very much. Bar 46, look the tenor. Mi, sol, la, si, mi, sol, la, si, mi, sol, la, si. The accent is upon the G, sol. But one time the G is on the beat and one time is after the beat. Did you listen? This is interesting. And also the bass. Three different positions. Okay. And then the relationship between 3 and 1 at the end, look the basso. I'm sorry. You have to be very good in solfege for making this. But the question is, in the original score, there was no bars, no bar at all. And no one had a score with all the parts together. So just four parts written in 4 different paper. Only each musician has only his part without bar. And no one could check, oh, I'm sorry, soprano, you're wrong, you have to play this note more longer, because only the soprano has his parts. They had to be wonderful musician. They have to be wonderful musician. There is no other answer. Okay, I hope it has been interesting. Bye bye.